My spirit animal I would probably define it as, my spirit. So,
Is it a rooster?
What?
A rooster?
No, I didn't say anything.
A rooster behind you.
Whoa! My spirit animal is a rooster.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. If you haven't noticed, we are in Namibia in Southern Africa. My team has been really enjoying it. As I said, in Malaysia, we are doing a Q&A. We asked you all to send in questions using the hashtag #AskTeamOverflow, and we were so excited. We got a lot of questions. We're not going to be able to answer all of them, but we are going to answer a few here today. I do just want to say as a disclaimer, we don't work for Adventures in Missions or the World Race, and we don't necessarily represent their opinions. So these are all just our opinions and things that we think. So take those answers for what they're worth, and let's get into it.
Thank you so much for putting these up. By the way, where do you think you enjoy the food the most?
Thailand. Oh, food Thailand. They put eggs on everything.
India and Thailand.
Eggs on your noodles, eggs on your pad thai.
Most important traveling tip, that would be bring a sweater, socks, and a hat on the airplane because it gets real cold.
Be flexible.
Borrow things from the airport and wear them as nice hair accessories. Put as much as you can in your big pack.
Don't be a hero. Use the carts at the airport.
I like to have a verse in the back of my head for a traveling verse. And so that way you have something on your mind instead of, oh, are we going to be there on time? Or, oh, where's my luggage? Or, oh, where is this person? We've lost this person.
How did you raise funds to go on the world race? Any creative ways in how to raise funds for my next mission trip?
Nothing. Sorry. I sold t-shirts and it sucked. I didn't make a lot of money. And I just sent out letters to my congregation and spoke at church.
I don't even know how I thought of this, but I was thinking it would be so fun to stage like a Mario Kart, like a real life Mario Kart. You get tricycles and like costumes instead of a race, and people would pay to like be Mario Kart. So anyone, feel free to have that idea, you're welcome.
I sold t-shirts. Everyone hates that, but I liked it. I did an Instagram auction. You ask businesses to donate items and auction it. Pretty simple. Yard sales, bake sales, I didn't do that, but maybe that's an option. Yeah.
How did you arrive to the conclusion that the world race is in line with God's will for you? Well, I found out about the world race 4 years ago, and I just couldn't get it off my mind. Like, I kept thinking about it, and then I just felt like grad school wasn't where I was supposed to go right away, and it lined up that I was able to get into grad school and get accepted to the world race, and so I just felt like God was lining everything up for me to be here now.
Shiri Yadlin, one of my best friends, asks, can you please discern everyone's spirit animal? This is very important. Yes, Shiri, absolutely. I know this is also very important to Joseph Meissner. As you know, mine is a deer.
I took a quiz once and I don't remember what it was.
A penguin because they're always dressed to impress and they're really cute and quirky all the time.
A dog, because I really like being around people.
I have no idea.
Lion.
My spirit animal is an elephant.
She also wants to know, what is the most interesting thing you've eaten so far?
A tarantula and a grasshopper.
I did try dog.
Hot buffalo milk.
One time when we were in Cambodia, my team all got served the same batch of soup, and we had all different parts of a pig. Like, one person had the nose, one person had the ear, I had the liver.
Shout out from Beckoning Elizabeth. How has your relationship with God grown since starting the race? It's the value of community, the value of friendships, the value of seeing what people's dreams are and seeing how they have to rely on God for those dreams.
Most challenging thing for you on the race? Community. I love it and it's really important, but it's really hard to be with someone every waking moment of your life. So just trying to learn what boundaries look like.
What's been your favorite experience together as a team? Getting ready for President Obama to come to our ministry last month, and we got to repaint the stairwell, and we spent hours, and Julia used a lot of paint thinner. And we just laughed, and that was the first time we worked together as a team for like one purpose and one goal. Future world racer here, Lord willing. What would be your best advice to future racers?
Don't assume that when you come on the world race, you're just suddenly going to become Sporty Spice.
Be free.
Knowing yourself and knowing that it's okay for you to change and it's okay to trust other people, and also okay to trust God.
Don't stress out about packing. It's gonna be okay, and you're probably gonna get rid of your clothes anyways. So if you go to Asia, you can buy really cheap clothes.
Do you have to be American to be on the world race? So being Canadian, I was faced with a lot of obstacles like raising money in USD instead of a Canadian dollar. So it was a lot more. And then just none of my supporters from Canada were able to have a tax receipt. Those are all extra obstacles that you have to face being from a different country, but don't let that get in the way of you following God.
What has been the most miraculous encounter with God you've had so far on the race?
I would say definitely when I was in Nepal, we were having a time of worship, and I was struggling with trusting God, and I remember I was standing there and I was thinking, okay God, I trust that you love me and I trust that you're standing in front of me right now. And our squad leader Erica came up to me and she said, Julia, look me in the eyes. I just saw God right now and he was holding your face in his hands. And that was one of the coolest things God's ever done for me. It was like echoing my words and showing me that like he literally was right there, like just as I had said that I believed he was. Pretty miraculous.
What did you and your teammates major in during college?
Math education.
I had a dairy science major, and I minored in agriculture business.
I majored in health and physical education.
Communication sciences and disorders.
I majored in public relations.
Massage therapy and a associates in applied sciences.
I did 2 years of Bible school, so we studied the Bible and theology.
Okay, so what have y'all learned about yourself during the race?
I've learned that I have a really big internal need to be honest, but you have to match that with kindness for that to be effective. I've learned that I'm not nearly as introverted as I thought. I've learned that I take really long showers.
I learned that I depend a lot on people instead of on God, and so I'm working through that with the Lord. I learned that I like art a lot more than I thought, so that's pretty cool.
That's all the questions. Thank you for sending out those questions and watching the video.
Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it.
Press the subscribe button to see more videos like this.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, that's all for now. Thanks.
And I was not the weak woman, I was the very strong person. One day my husband boss asked my husband to come and because he want to withdraw some money in dollars. After a few hours